Hello everyone. In this session we will be going through the GoRapid food platform window panel, uh, which we'll be exploring it in detail. As you can see, this is the window panel that we have of the GoRapid platform. In this, let's go to the let's start with the dashboard first. Here as a vendor, I'll be able to see the total number of orders of the last 7 days, total revenues, total drivers, total wallet balance that I have, and here I can see the graphical representation of the last 7 days revenue. Over here we can see that the order status in in pie chart as total number of pending orders, total completed orders over here. Now moving forward, let's come to the report section. Here as a vendor I will be able to see the reports of the orders. I will be able to filter the reports by selecting a date, slab, and apply it, and as you can see that I'll be able to see my reports in the bar graph over here. I can also filter the reports on weekly, daily and monthly basis. Now moving forward, I'll be able to see the order status in the pie chart, and of the date I have selected, I will be able to see the total number of completed orders, total pending orders and total rejected orders over here. Moving forward, we can also able to see the revenue reports of the selected date that I have in this particular graph in the form of bar graph. Now coming to the My Restaurant section. So in this section, as a vendor, I'll be able to see the details of my restaurant, and over here I'll be able to see the icon of the restaurant, the name of the restaurant, the date member since I have joined the restaurant, the approval status, the total ratings of the restaurant, total completed orders till now, total earned income till now, total wallet balance I have, and here I can be able to see the personal information like my business name, mobile number, email ID, location. And if I click on the setting option, I'll be able to view the details over here and also update and edit it from my side. Like over here I can update the business name, mobile number, email ID, address, feature image, banner, and over here I will be able to see the account information, bank account details with bank name, routing number, account number. I will also be able to see my timings and minimum order limit of the orders or the items that I have. I can be able to set the minimum order rate for the customers, and I'll be able to set the approximate average per person cost of the to show on the public page. And moving further, I can see that I'll be able to set the time slot of my restaurants. I'll be able to select a particular day and select the time as well from here. I'll be able to click on this toggle button and as per the timings, the restaurant on the front end of the customer application will be shown on the particular date or not. If I select on the off button, then my restaurant will be will not be able to viewed by the customer on the front end on Sunday. Over here I'll be able to see I'll be able to click on the toggle button. If I have a rush, if I have lots of orders and my restaurant is very busy, so I'll be able to click on this toggle button and mark myself busy, and no orders will came after the if I click on this button. Now moving on further, here I can set the order preparation time of my restaurant. I'll be able to change it over here. Like you can see, it's 30 minutes for minimum order cooking time. That will be shown to the customer. Now coming on to the delivery mode, here I can able to select the takeaway and delivery section option from this. Like if my restaurant supports delivery option only, then I will mark takeaway, click on the takeaway and disable takeaway, and only the delivery option will be shown on the front end of the customer. And if I click on the takeaway option over here, so both the options will be shown to the customers on the application. Here I'll be able to click on this session, and I will be able to set the delivery time slots for a particular for day, like on weekdays and on weekends as well, by selecting the start time and end time. So over here, as a vendor, I'll be managing the tax for this, for the orders. So I'll be able to set the tax amount, percentage that will be added on the customer's billing information. Now moving on further, this is the cuisine sections. So I'll be able to see the cuisines as a restaurant that I'm offering over here. I can see that there are 3 cuisines that I'm offering: Indian, Chinese, and Italian. I'll be able to select a particular, or delete the option on cuisine, and I'll be able to add other cuisines from this section. Now moving on further, we can see over here the notification option. So I'll be able to set the sound of the notification whenever the customer orders, or whenever I get an order request from the customer side. So there are 3 options over here, and this thing I will be explaining when I will go through the complete flow of the food delivery application. Moving on further, here I can able to see enable and disable the notifications from my side when the order is placed by the customer by clicking on this toggle button. Now is the geofencing option. So I will be able to set a geofencing, or I will be able to select the geofencing option for which I'll be delivering, or my restaurant will be shown to the customer in a particular area. So that will be set, further I will be explaining in the below section. So these are the SEO settings that I as a restaurant will be able to, for the marketing purpose. Now moving on backwards, here I can see my total orders over here. Here I can see the total list of orders with the order ID, customer information, earnings, cost, status, created at. By clicking on the view all button, I'll be able to view all the requests that are new request, in process request, completed request, rejected and cancelled orders. Moving on further, under the section I will be able to see the reviews of the customers that I have, that they have submitted, the ratings and reviews of the orders of the items they have purchased. Now coming on the request sections, this is we have already discussed in the previous section. Moving on further, here comes the transaction. So here I'll be able to see the transaction amount that I'll get on a particular order. So I'll be able to filter the reports by selecting a particular date. So over here I'll be able to see all the transactions, and with the date and other information. Here I can see the timings, the name, the type, the amount, the description. I'm also really able to view the details of the particular transaction by clicking on the detail sections. I can also export, click on the export button, and all the information will be exported on the CSV format. Now moving on further on the promo codes. So as a restaurant, I will be also add the promo code on a particular item from my side by clicking on this section and entering a particular code. I'll be able to select the date for the particular code, the start date and the end date. That will be reflected on the front end of the customers. I'll be able to select the discount type, whether it's flat or percentage I wanted to show to your customers on. So I can set, here I am selecting the percentage amount, so I just select 10% discount, and I can add the description over here, and click on the submit button. Now moving on further, here I'll be able to see the geofencing as I've previously discussed with you on the above section. I'll be able to create a geofence from my side. So over here, like, I'll be able to select a geofence. I can select the label, type the label over here. I can select if I wanted to show it on radius or on polygon type, the location, the radius in kilometers I can define, and I can submit the same, and I'll be able to change the status of this particular geofencing. Now moving on to the product section. So this is the total number of products that I have in my menu or in my restaurant. I can able to see the details of the products like name and if it's bestseller, status, created at, and I'll be able to take some actions by clicking on this edit button. I'll be able to change the name, the description, the feature image. I'll be able to change over here the price, the comparison price, discounted price that will be shown to the customers, and the SKUs I can define over here, the stock quantities, status, in stock and out of stock. I'll be able to select over here, and if I wanted to show this item on the bestseller, so I can click on the bestseller option, and when the customers sees this item, he will also see a bestseller logo on this particular item. And I can also define the categories of this particular item by clicking on this category sections. Like over here I have selected family meals, breakfast. I can select any other, I've selected burgers and wraps. If I wanted to do some add-on, so I can select the add-on sections, and the customer will be able to see the add-on sections or total number of add-ons over here while purchasing this item. And to save all these options, I'll be able to click submit this button, and all of this will be reflected on the front end. So I'll also be, as a customer, as a restaurant, I'll also be able to filter all the products, like the active products, the inactive products, and total number of products that I have. The categories, I'll be able to select categories like beverages, burgers and wraps, or any other categories from here, and all the items will be listed as per the categories I have selected. I'll be able to search a particular order by clicking on the search bar on the search section. I'll be able to import and export all the details of the orders and products that I have by clicking on this button. And if in case I wanted to add a new product, so I can click on the add new product section. I can display the name of the product. I can write the short description. I can select the categories. I can select the add-ons from this section. I can upload a feature image. I can define the price. I can enter the comparison price over here. I can define the SKUs over here, and I'll be able to click on this button by click on the in stock option and click on the submit option, and it will be shown on the front end to the customer. Now moving on further, here's the category section over here. So as I can see, this is the list of category and my vendor panel. So if I select a particular category, I'll be able to edit and delete this category. I will be able to click on this toggle button to update the status active or inactive, and click on the submit option. I'll be able to export this list of categories by clicking on the export option. I'll be able to click on this add new category and add a particular category. and click on the submit option. Now moving on to the add-ons. So here's a list of variants and add-ons that I wanted to reflect on my page for the customers when they are ordering any particular orders, and they wanted to select an add-on. So I can define all the add-ons on click by clicking on the add-on button. I can name a particular variant over here. I can select the option, the price. I can select the default button of for the particular item. I can take actions. I can delete it over here. I can mark the status active or inactive from this toggle button, and I can limit the particular add-on by clicking on the limit section, and limit type by selecting its maximum range, and click on the submit button. So over here I can see the list of add-ons I have created previously for the orders. I'll be able to filter the list of add-ons by clicking on the active button, inactive button. And this is the search bar. I'll be able to click on a particular add-on by clicking on the search bar option. And over here I'll be able to take the actions. I'll be able to delete the add-on or edit this add-on from my side. As I can see that I have this is the add-on drink that I have created. I can name the drinks that I have, like Sprite, Coke, Raw Mango, Pepsi, Sprite, and I'll be able to define the pricing of the add-ons. And here over here you can see that I have set the maximum 5 limit of the particular add-on, so I'll be able to update and change it from my side. So this is the overall vendor panel over here. Now let's move on further with the customer and the driver flow. Thank you.